Hi, I'm Dale Sean, instructor for carpentry at SIAST Kelsey. Now we talked about door maintenance, we talked about weather stripping, we did the door lock. Now we're going to go into the passage set on your door. Okay, here's our typical passage set that we purchased, and we'll take out all the parts and pieces again. Again, we have the main body, the bolt. This one's got a key in it, and the striker plate, and of course the screws that come with it. So we'll go over to the door now, and first off again we put in the bolt itself. Okay, so now we're going to open the door here and go through it, and of course we're going to put the bolt in first, and we'll install it just like we did with the deadbolt. We put the plate over top of it, and we slightly hammer it in to make sure it's flush again. That plate has to be flush. Okay. There we go. Okay. And we're going to have to screw that plate on also. All right. So before you put the screws in, you want to double check to make sure that this bevel is angled towards the narrow side is towards the jamb, and you'll notice how that's going to close in on itself. Okay. Now we can put the screws in because we know it's going to be going the right way. Again, I've pre-drilled my holes so that they don't have any material cracking or slivering, and we want to make sure that's nice and snug. Again, you put in both screws. There we go. Finish that one off. And they're flush also. Try not to strip them, that's not a good thing. Nice and snug, there we go. Okay, now that we have installed the bolt with the screws, we're going to go and put the rest of the parts and pieces together. This one, of course, has got the key, what they call the key and knob. So again, I want to make sure that the key is going to fit in there nicely. There we go. And we're going to slide it through. And there it goes. And it's in place right there. Okay. Now we're going to put the other part to it. All right. This one, of course, just slides on here. You'll see that the holes have to line up also, just like with the deadbolt. And you've got to get the screws, and we will start again. It's a little tricky to get those screws to start in properly. Again, you can't see inside, so there's a little bit of guesswork going on here and finding it where that is going to line up. There we go. I've got that one done. And we're just going to slightly tighten that one up so I don't lose it here. There we go. And now I have the second screw in place, and we'll just snug that up. And again, snug both of them up at the same time. Don't make one screw one side in tight and then the other. Do them equal so that your doorknob sits properly. Okay, the passage set is now installed. We're going to see how that the bolt goes back and forth. That's a good fit. And this here is also locks your door in place here. Now I can't turn it without turning the key to open it, of course. There we go. Okay. All right. So now we're going to try it. Make sure it closes against the jamb. Make sure we got the clearance there. I'll just turn that so we can open the door. Okay. It works good. Now we haven't installed the plate yet. That's what we got to do next. And the final step is to make sure that we have our plate in here. Again, pre-drill those screw holes so that we don't split the material. We don't want to split the material, of course. And again, put it in place, screw it in, and I'll finish this off here in a minute. Probably could use a cordless drill, but I like to hand tighten it and make sure I've got it nicely done. There. And that's how easy it is for installing a passage set in your door. If you'd like to learn more about how to get a career in the trades, visit our website, www.gosiast.com.